sucks, your lace is lifting, and your wig is lopsided. But that's why I'm here to fix that. So what is up, y'all? It is your girl, Young Africana, back at it again with another video. If you are returning, what is up? But if you do not know me, I am your fairy lace mother. Over the past 4 years, I have literally helped over 10 million, that sounds even crazy to say, 10 million people on their wig installs. Great Yelp reviews at that, on how to be laid and slayed by yourself at home, so we don't have to hear no more hey boos on the day of our hair appointments, okay? So if you're looking for tips and tricks on how to slay your installs and to maintain them, this video and my channel is the one for you. Go ahead and subscribe to your girl, click that bell to get notified when I drop my videos, and follow me on all social media platforms for short form content as well. So without further ado, I'm not gonna hold y'all up because we hate a gatekeeping talkative queen, and I'm needed of that, okay? In today's video, I'm going to be telling you exactly why your lace installs are probably not lasting long, lifting after the second or third day, and overall just look gunky and disgusting. We do not want that. In 2025, gone are the days that we are walking outside without lace lifting. We too grown for that. So my tips are broken up into categories. So category number 1 is skincare. I feel like a lot of people will definitely underestimate as to why skincare is important for a proper wig install. It's not only just our face that have pores, y'all. Literally around our hairline also have pores, and most times we neglect that area the most. Cleaning your forehead properly prior to your wig install. Again, prep is everything. You want to make sure you have the right foundation when it comes down to your prep before you go ahead and apply your glue. With that being said, you want to make sure that you're using products that are particularly targeted to unclog pores, and apply that before going ahead with a lace wig install. Now, 2 products that I will recommend when it comes to using to unclog your pores will be 1, the Roche Posay clarifying solution. It has 2% salicylic acid, and it just helps unclog your pores with just makeup, dirts, oils. And then the second product that I will recommend if you do not like La Roche-Posay is the Paula's Choice Pore Cleanser. That is really my main thing for skincare, is making sure that you're exfoliating around your hairline, making sure that there's no excess dirts and oils, and I promise you your lace wig will be lasting for the longest, okay? And just to let y'all know, this install I've had on for 3 days, going on 4 days. I have not had a single lift at all. My hairline is exposed at all. I've been wearing makeup throughout the past 3 days since I've had this install, and as you can see, it is not gunky. It's still on, and I have not done a single touch up, y'all. Just to let y'all know that this is true gospel and I'm not capping. Now, the second category is the edges. A lot of people complain that wig installs have been taking out their edges, and I want to let you know exactly why. Most times, y'all, when y'all doing y'all ball cap methods, y'all are literally spraying the shit out of your hairline with an aerosol can, right up close too, just spraying it all over your hairline, super close, and that is causing a chemical burn. Yes, y'all are burning your scalp doing that. So what I recommend people to do, and this is what has kept my hairline intact, I do not deal with breakage around my hairline, and I wear wigs very, very often, probably more than most people, and I do not deal with breakage around my hairline or a receding hairline or just discolored hair. I don't deal with none of that, okay? I just want to let y'all know, stop spraying y'all hairlines with gots to be. For the ball cap method, what you need to invest in is a lovely gel. My favorite gel of all time will have to be the Bold Hold Liquid Gold. This can literally be removed with water, so it is super duper safe, but it has an extremely strong hold and it dries really fast. So not only do you not have to wait that long for it to dry down, but also too, it's easily removable with just water alone. Like, you don't need no other substances, you don't need no alcohol, you need no nothing. There's no wear and tear, nothing at all. It is a completely safe gel to use, not only for your actual your ball cap method, but for your actual edges as well. And I use it to slick down my edges as well. And y'all, I don't break a sweat in it, and it doesn't revert back. It is the perfect gel for you to use during your wig installs, okay? So stop spraying your hairlines down with the aerosol can and stop using glue to tack down your ball cap method. Honestly, the only thing you should be using is that gel. I feel like that is the best thing since sliced bread, okay? Use that. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Now, category 3, we are going to be talking about the buildup. The reason as to why your lace wigs are not lasting is because you got too much damn product on your head. Like, girl, I'm gonna need you to get it together. My thing is, I am a very lazy wig installer, and what I mean by that is I am not trying to do extra work when I can just invest in something that already comes in my color. With that being said, you want to make sure that you're investing in wig caps that are already your color. And I buy my wig caps off of Amazon. I will leave the link down below of the exact wig cap that I do use. And I do use a HD wig cap at that. So it's super thin. You can't see it underneath your wigs. But also too, it matches my actual skin color as a dark skinned woman. And the reason why I say this is because y'all are putting on y'all wig caps on, and then you're putting a whole bunch of makeup on it. And that is what is causing the buildup. So you want to invest in a wig cap color that matches your skin color already, so you don't even got to do that work. Baby, we're trying to make this easy, okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, so with that being said, get a wig cap that's in your color. You do not have to worry about applying no foundation afterwards. And for all of my fellow people that are fellow hairstylists, get wig caps that matches your client's color, so you don't have to go in with makeup and causing a bunch of gunk, because that makeup is also causing your lace to lift. And that is the next thing. Y'all are using oil-based makeup on y'all lace, and the oil is literally counterproductive and counterintuitive when it comes to the glue. It's like putting oil in water. Literally, it does not mix at all. Your lace will lift. So with that being said, opt into using a water-based skin tint. My favorite skin tint right now at the moment has to be the True Match Lace Conceal, and they come in all different colors as well too. And for my dark skin girls, you do not have to worry about it coming off with a reddish tint. I use the color dark, and the dark one does not have a red undertone, but the deep dark one does. So I just want to give y'all that fair warning. So if you do not like the red undertone, or you do not have a red undertone, opt in for the color dark and just do a couple of layers until it gets dark enough to your actual color if you are on the darker side and you are neutral. So that is the key thing, y'all. Y'all need to stop using these oil-based concealers and foundations on your wig cap and on your lace, because that is what is causing it to lift that fast. Also too, the biggest pro about lace tint is that it is flash approved. Some of y'all installs is not flash approved. Like, it be looking good in person without the flash maybe. As soon as we shine the flash on it, it looked like Casper done formed a U on top of your head. Girl, what is going on? Like, I promise y'all, once y'all go to skin tints, y'all will never go back. It lays so much flatter on the lace. The makeup literally builds another layer on top of the lace, making it look a lot thicker than what it actually is. And that is why your lace is not laying properly, okay? So please invest in a lace tint, por favor. All right, y'all, now it's on to the more important part, which is the glue. A lot of y'all be having issues with the glue now. Now, before I give y'all my product recommendations, I'm going to be telling you as to why your lace wigs are not lasting with just any glue, period, before I give y'all my personal fan fave when it comes to lace wig glues, okay? Now, this bullet point in particular is only pertaining to white glue and white glue only. I'm not talking about the clear glue that you get already that is like a stronger hold. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the white glue that turns clear that you use for your lace wig installs. I just wanted to give a discretion really quick before I continue on, y'all. Now, bullet point 1 is that y'all are going too fast in between layers on applying the layers. You need to make sure that that glue dries completely clear. I don't want to see pim. I don't want to see anything I don't want to see nothing at all. I don't want to see a single white bubble on your head before you apply another layer. If you do, you're going to jail. I'm putting you in prison. I'm putting you in Pound Town, okay? Because why are you creating such crimes, such heinous crimes at that, okay? You want to make sure that between each layer you put down, you are making sure that it dries completely clear. And the more layers, the stronger the hold. But don't get too happy now. Don't get too happy, because a lot of y'all be spreading it on real thick. I'm gonna need y'all to relax on your hands. Apply very thin layers, y'all. Make sure that you're applying thin layers of glue, just so that when you are building up those layers, it is not super thick and it's having trouble to stick on, because the more product you use within one setting, the longer it takes to dry, if not dry at all. Because most times, even when you put your lace on, the glue does not dry down completely until 24 hours after the fact, okay? So you want to make sure that your layers are super thin, so if you are building up, the buildup isn't as thick versus the thin buildup, okay? So I know a lot of people think that the layers is what makes your wig stay long, but that is not necessarily the case. The layers don't mean jack if the width of the glue is not there. And this is what I mean by the width of the glue, okay? When you're applying your lace wigs, you want to make sure that the width of the glue that you have is about 1 inch wide, literally like this. So when you're applying the glue and you're spreading it out with your rat tail comb or whatever you use to spread it out, you like your spatula, you want to make sure that the width is like this. Not like this, like this. Not like this, but this, okay? And the reason why I say that is because, say you're washing your face, right? I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Say you're washing your face, you have your lace wig on, you looking real cute, you feel me? It's like a long day, you washing your face and stuff, and you just put this little skinny layer of glue right where the hairline is at. That's that. It's nothing in the back, just that. Now, when you washing your face, you know, you're real vigorous, you know, trying to make sure your skin is nice and clean, all right? We're not trying to be dirty girls. You're cleaning it off, and sometimes your lace do lift when you're applying water. It's just, it is what it is. It's science. Bro, I don't know. It's my third day out here, but it's just a science. Sometimes it lifts when you're washing your face. You're washing your face, and literally all you have is just that little bit of that width. That wig can't stand a chance, y'all. As soon as that lifts up, the whole wig falls back. So the more width, the more grip. Say it with me again. The more width, the more grip. You need your wig to be gripping on for dear life. Like, it ain't going nowhere. Like, nowhere. Make sure y'all width is about 1 inch wide everywhere, okay? And if you are a person that do struggle with probably like your sides lifting, what I would suggest into buying some wig tape or lace tape on top of your glue if you feel as if like sometimes it's not, like it just lifts up whatever, and you should be good to go, okay? It just gives you that extra grip. So that's just like one of my things, and I'm also gonna leave down below you get good lace tape as well. Now, another bullet point as to why your wig ain't lasting is that y'all be letting y'all glue just air out. Like, when I say dry completely clear, I'm not saying to dry out the glue completely on your head now. Like, y'all be stalling for too long. I need you to not stall. As soon as it turns clear, like as soon as it turns clear, you put it on. You put the lace wig on, or you put the next layer on. Do not wait for it to dry completely dry. You want it to dry clear, not dry, okay? Dry clear. As soon as you see it dry clear, you apply either your lace on top of the glue, or you apply that next layer, just so that you can have the tightest hold, okay? You do not want the air to hit it so much to the point where by the time you put on your lace wig, it is completely dry, it's lifting, because that's what happens, okay? Now, another thing that a lot of people do not consider is where you are storing your glue. This is more specific to like hairstylists, but also to people that are doing their hair at home. Where you store your glue is very important. You have to make sure that the glue is in a temperate area. And what I mean by that is, say for example, even down to regular eyelash glue, specifically on the bottle, it tells you do not freeze. And the reason why they say do not freeze is because you're going to mess up the integrity of the glue when it is either too hot or it's too cold. So you want to make sure that you are storing your glue in temperate places, or at least a semi-cool place where it's not completely frozen, okay? That matters. And if that happened to your glue once, just throw it out. Like, it's no point at all. Like, you're not gonna have the same hold. Just throw it out, okay? If it's gotten too cold or you left in your car by accident, like your glue froze, yeah, no, it's clipped. Don't even do it to yourself. Get you a new bottle of glue. Take that L, but get you a new bottle of glue and call it a day, because yeah, no, it's not gonna work the same at all. So glue storage is very important. Like, if not the most important thing out of all the things that I've already stated, okay? With that being said, not only does that matter, but the temperature of your own body actually matters too. You want to make sure that wherever you're doing your lace wig at, it's not too hot and that your head is not hot. Like, when your head is steaming and you're placing the glue, just expect for it to not dry. Like, don't even expect for it to stick. It's not gonna stick, and if it do stick, it's gonna be gliding off. That's why a lot of times people don't do their wigs in the summer, and it's not even necessarily the heat itself, but when your head is hot and you're doing a lace wig, or you're doing your lace wig in a hot area, it's just not, and vice versa, but more so the hot part. Like, make sure your head is cooled off. Do not be doing your wig installs on a sweaty head or on a hot head, or, you know, make sure you cool down first before you go ahead and do a wig install. So that is very important, especially for all my pre-menopausal or menopausal babes out there that are wondering why their lace wigs are not lasting. It probably could be that, because the foundation is everything. It's one thing to kind of have that symptom or just your head hot after the fact of you getting your hair done, probably like a day or two after the fact, but while you're getting it done, again, the foundation matters. So make sure that you're cooled off, okay? Now it's on to the products. Okay, y'all ready for the products? So my favorite glue of all time, and when I say all time, I mean all the time, all right? I've been using this glue for 4 years, faithfully. Like, when I say faithfully, like, me and her go like that. Like, we do like that. Like, me and her, we're real cool, okay? My favorite lace wig system to use, not just the glue itself, but the system that I like to use, is the Ericka J Hold Me Down Adhesive. Yes, y'all heard it from me. Y'all already know. I have tried a couple of glues too, and they were cool. I like them. But this one, I'm not gonna lie, it just does something to me. It just gingers my body. And the glue has actually lasted me a very long time. I have a new glue now, but even when I was using it for like a year or two, the integrity stayed the same. I didn't have to worry about like the strength, you know, weakening or anything, like, y'all. And I was just using the regular glue. Right now on my install, I am using the Ericka J Hold Me Down Peach glue, and this is in the sport. So my glue on sport mode, y'all. So this glue is perfect for all the girlies that are really like, you know, first of all, be going to the gym, but also too, we just want a strong hold. And this one doesn't require that many layers. I only did 2 layers of this, and it's my 3rd day. Like, it's my 3rd day out here, and my lace wig has not lifted a single time. My hairline done got wet so many times, y'all, from me taking a shower, washing my face. And y'all, the wig, she's not going nowhere. 3 days, going on 4 days now. 3 days, going on 4 days now. She's still intact and laid and now gunked up. So if this doesn't tell you anything, run. Actually, levitate to her website, please. She is the best when it comes to this lace wig game. Another second runner-up that I would say would definitely be the Bold Hold. I was using her first, but this was like years ago too, so I don't know how her products are now, but she was good. But I do use the Bold Hold Liquid Gold. That one has been my true gem, okay? So I do use her lace system, and that's another thing too. You just want to make sure that you're using an entire lace system and not just the glue itself. do not be cheap on yourself when it comes to your lace wig installs. You want to make sure that you're following through all steps of like the lace wig system in order for you to have a flawless install. So for me, I purchased the guard and the glue. And you can also purchase the remover, but I don't really use it, but I have the guard and the glue, which is the most important part of the install. So I spray on the guard first, I do 2 layers, and then I do my 2 layers of glue. I let that dry down first, and then do my 2 layers of glue and call it a day. But y'all, and that's probably another reason as to why your lace wigs are not lasting, is because you're not using an entire system. You're just probably just using one part of the lace system, and products are made together for a reason, y'all. Like, as unfortunate as that sounds, like, it's true. Like, products are made in tandem with one another for a very solid reason. It's because it works the best together, you know? So don't be cheap on yourself. You should be good. Now let's get into the melt, okay? Like, again, like, you know, we started off real cute, and now we're really getting down to the nitty gritty, okay? Like, the most important parts is the melt down. I'm gonna tell y'all why your lace ain't melting the way it's melting, why it ain't lasting the way it's lasting, and it's because y'all are melting for too dang short. Not even for too long. Y'all melting for too dang short, okay? I don't want to see no, oh, I'm just gonna melt my lace for 15 minutes. Ain't gonna do jack. It ain't gonna do Nathan, okay? It's not gonna do nothing for your install, okay? You need to be melting your lace for minimum an hour. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all want that wig to be laid? Y'all want it to be slayed? You want it to like scalp? Ooh, scalp beyond an hour. Minimum an hour, okay? And how I do mine is I actually split my melts into 2, because that's also another reason as to why your lace is not lasting, is because you're just doing 1 melt. You need to do 2 of them. Like, and when I say that, is using a product that will melt in the lace, okay? So I know a lot of the girlies, they use the Got2B. Got2B was like the original meltdown gel or spray that they use. For me, I use it on my fingers. Again, I don't spray it on my hairline because I don't want no chemical burns. I spray it on my finger and I press it down onto my lace, you know, I'll do my little ting, and then I put on my elastic band, okay, to melt it. But that was the OG one. We're going on to bigger and better things, okay? And the one that I personally use is the Fantasia Spritz, okay? And I use it, again, on my finger, press it down as my lace, and then I get my elastic band, tie it down for 30 minutes. I take it off and I do it again. So you want to use the Fantasia Spritz or the Ebon spray, whatever y'all be using to melt down your lace, 2 times. If you want to be real cocky, 3. Like, if you want to be real bold and bad and like, I want to be melted, mommy, go ahead and do it 3 times, y'all. So, but minimum should be 2. You need to melt it twice, because it's not, you're not going to get that super melted type of vibe when you just do it once, unless you really got like a powerful melting spray, you know. Like, kudos to you. If you're able to do it in one spot, you can. But if you can, then just leave it on for that 1 hour, you know. But I melt twice just to really get that melted effect, okay? So the first one, like I said, the first time that I use is I use a Fantasia. But for my second melt, for the second 30 minutes, I go in with the Fantasia Spritz, and then I go in with a setting mousse. So the mousse that I use is the Nairobi setting lotion, or you can use the Ericka J Fluff stuff. Either one of those, put that on. Once you put down your spritz, I go immediately right after with the mousse and I place it on the hairline. And you want to move pretty fast with this. You don't want to take your time, because a lot of people do complain that sometimes when they're doing it that their lace start lifting or whatever the case may be. So move fast, please. Mufasa, all right? Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Okay, I'm mad funny for that, but I just had to. But you want to make sure that you are moving fast within that process, just so it doesn't start lifting if you are dealing with lifting. Go ahead and do that. And when I melt the second time, I go in with a satin wrap. Okay, so let me give y'all the rundown. First melt, Fantasia Spritz, press it down. I'm gonna use my elastic band. I have this elastic band. It has the Velcro on it, but usually I would kind of tie it tighter a bit just so that it could really press it down. And this is just for pressure only, okay? You want to make sure that it has some pressure on your hairline, not too loose, but not too tight either, because sometimes the tightness could also shift your lace. So just be careful with that. You want to make sure it's tight enough where it's snug on your head and like really snug, like, you know, borderline tight, but not too tight. Second melt now, Fantasia Spritz, then the Nairobi setting lotion or the Fluff stuff. And then what I do is I use my satin wrap and I place it on my head like this. And then most times I'm not able to get it tight or like tight enough. Sometimes it feels pretty loose. So for pressure purposes only, I then go in with my elastic band and I tie it very snug, a bit looser than the first time, just so that I could just keep my satin wrap in place if it's falling off. And I take it off and y'all, my lace be melted like bellissimo, okay? Like that is what's going to save you. Now, this is the biggest and last. You know, I have to save the best for last and rub my hands like Birdman, all right? Is the maintenance / the aftercare. The girlies and the guy them. And the girls, they want to know, how do you take care of your lace after you are done, okay? Through your day-to-day process. Like I've told y'all, this install is 3 days old / fresh. If you know, you know. But how I maintain my lace wigs for it to look this fresh, this clean, this nice, y'all have been misinformed. Sadly, but I'm here to tell you the truth because I'm not a gatekeeper. The elastic band does not belong on your head after your install. Like not even at the slightest. Like not even the slightest. Throw it out. After your lace wig install, put this back inside your drawer. Do not come out with this ever again. This is the reason as to why your lace wigs are dead ass not lasting. I promise y'all. Y'all be tightening and putting this on for dear life and your lace wigs still die. How? Oh ho, how? This does not serve you any purpose and I'm here to tell y'all why. So the thing is, with these elastic bands, most times it doesn't have like the proper technology, whether if you're sweating, you're washing your face, it doesn't have the proper technology to really kind of like absorb all that moisture and to lock it into place. Like, first of all, y'all be having it on mad tight, so it's really shifting your wig back. And then it's not drying properly. You need to only wear this. That's all you need. And if you want to put this on top so this don't fall off. But all you need is this on your head when you're sweating, when you just wet your lace, put it on. Wait till it dry and take it off. And I promise you, your wig will be laid every single time. Y'all, we've been butchering our ears for years now because we thought that was the way, but it's not the way actually. This just has better technology because it's silk or satin. It just locks in the moisture better. It helps you with, honestly, it's just a better option overall, y'all. Like, you're able to sleep comfortably and it just helps your lace wig last. This is exactly what I've been doing throughout these past 3 days, is wrapping my hair. Even last night I didn't wrap my hair and I was okay. So again, it's the elastic bands that are the problem, okay? And the last bullet point before we end this video, for all of my makeup wearers, my lovely makeup wearers, what I do to clean off my lace, just in case if you end up like getting like makeup on your lace and stuff, is I go in with a Q-tip and I use the Garnier Micellar Water. Micellar water is really good when it comes to it being gentle to remove any of the makeup or gunk around your hairline. So I just go in with a Q-tip and some of the micellar water on top of it, and I just kind of clean around the perimeter of my hairline with it. And as I can see, like, the lace don't look gunky. I just want to let you know, it doesn't look gunky. And I've been wearing makeup every single day since I've done this install. And as you can see, I'm a full coverage girly, okay? So y'all, those two, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be set. And if when you're working out as well too, you can wear the satin wrap while you're working out and just make sure that it dries completely before removing it. Do not remove it prematurely, otherwise your lace will appear lifted. But just, if you want to work out, you know you're sweating, wear this, put this on top so it don't shift while you're working out, and then remove it once it is completely dry. And that is how you have a flawless, long-lasting lace wig install. My name is Young Africana. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, found this very informative, also funny. I hope y'all took some notes down, and let me know if any of these tips helped you or which tip that I gave you was game changer in your wig install / wig journey, okay? But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you have not. Go ahead and comment down a rainbow emoji if you are at the ending of this video. I want to know who watched all the way till the end, and I will catch you all in the next one. Smooches!